Welcome back, and we are about to begin with the physical piece of our cleanse. This piece is going to look like a few meditations, some energetic cleanses, and then Fred has some super practical advice for things that we can do in our environment to help clear the stuff out so that we can be present, because that can be really quite helpful actually to make little physical changes, simple changes that actually transform your life. So the first one we've got for you is the body scan. And we use this often in all of our programs because it's effective. So today we're going to use it to help melt away anything you might be holding in your body physically. It could be memories, it could be emotions, and it could be actually physical pain that you're holding and that your breath actually will allow you to release. So the way it will work is that we're going to collect all of our consciousness and make sure that it's here in our bodies. And then we're going to draw our awareness down into our toes, and we're going to use our breath up through the entire body just to notice what's going on. And if at any point we notice that there's something that's ready to be released, we're going to use the warmth of our breath to melt it away, just like ice. And we're going to breathe that out through the bottoms of our feet and through our root chakra, which is located just at the tailbone, and it's going to melt away just like water and return to the earth.
That's a good program.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to ask all of you to find yourselves in a comfortable position with either your feet flat on the floor or you can be sitting cross-legged. I'd like you just to make sure that your awareness is here with us now. So just take a notice. If your energy is anywhere else, with a friend, with what you're going to have for dinner, something going on at work, just grab that and bring it back here. And we're going to take a nice breath in through the nose. And out. And another breath in. And out. This time we're going to take a breath in to the count of 5, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5. And in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5. And now just collecting all of your awareness, we're going to draw that awareness down our entire bodies, all the way down into our toes, taking our breath, breathing into our toes and just noticing. Is there anything there that's ready to melt away? Noticing the difference between the left foot and the right foot. Perhaps one needs a little more attention. And then just allowing your breath to travel a little more deeply into that area. And now we allow our awareness to move into the soles of our feet. Just noticing and allowing anything that's ready to be released to melt away. And into the arch of the foot. Into the heel of the foot. Into your ankles. Shins and calves. Knees. Into your thighs. into your hips, abdomens and low back, stomach and middle back, into your lungs, heart space and physical heart, shoulders and down each of your arms and into your palms and your fingers. Throat and neck. Jaw. Past your cheeks and your eyes. Out through the top of your head. Now allowing your awareness to travel down your skin, noticing if your skin could use any softening. All the way down the surface of your skin. And now we just take a moment or two to do a scan on our own, just noticing if there's any area in our body that could use a little extra attention. And bringing our awareness to that piece of the body. Taking a big breath into that space, and the warmth melts it away. And then we begin to deepen our breath and become aware of the sounds in the room. Bringing our attention back to this time and place, and giving gratitude to ourselves for this practice. We're going to take a moment just to notice what happened for us during that practice. So I'm going to ask Fred, actually, to give us an example. So Fred, what did you notice during that practice?
So actually I was very surprised to see the big difference between my left side and my right side on everything. You begin with the toes and you make look at it like if there's any difference between the right toes and left toes. And it was huge. It was like really feeling like a big, almost dissonance, like a big difference. And I check on everything, and every part has a different quality that I was really not aware of. And I felt at the end definitely some awareness that something that needs to melt away in the sinuses, and like big time. And it was super nice. And it was really nice to let go of that. So thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. So how are your sinuses now?
It's like the memory of the pressure and not the pressure by itself, if it
That's
makes
really
sense.
interesting to put it that way, the memory of the pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not there, but I think it's been a while that it was there, so it still have a memory of it.
And having said that actually totally happens, the memory. And so this is a good practice to do even daily, because it will create new pathways and new memories for our energetic bodies and our physical bodies, so that new patterns can start to develop.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the paved way, you forget about it and you take the new one.
Yeah.
So it needs to be reminded from time to time. Nope, the other one. Nope, the other one. So it takes time.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Awesome. So if at this point you guys want to pause and take a moment to take some notes, That's awesome. And when you're back, we're going to move into the next piece. And the next piece is all about the liver. And the liver is located right about here. So it's right here in your abdomen, and it's a large organ. It is associated with the spring, actually, according to traditional Chinese medicine. Its color is green, and it holds anger. So it's an awesome, awesome, awesome organ to practice cleaning. And there are lots of different ways to clean it. But since we're energy specialists, the way we're going to work out with the liver is an energetic cleanse. And it's actually really simple. And it's something you can do regularly. I don't know that I would recommend doing it daily because it can bring up anger. And you might want to give yourself a bit of a break. So do it, once. And then give yourself some soothing love for the next day or two. And then do it again. But it's super effective, actually. So what we're going to do is we're going to connect to energy, and you don't have to have been attuned to Reiki or anything. Anybody can do this. And we're going to take the palms of our hands, cupped like this, and we're going to sort of visualize almost like radio waves coming out of our hands. And we're going to cover our liver, and we're going to just sort of jiggle. And we're going to take a breath in, and then when we breathe out, we're going to allow that vibration to move into our liver. And 3 times we're going to breathe in, and then we're going to remove any energy that's ready to be released, and we're going to place it down into the earth. And we're going to visualize the earth sucking that energy out. We're going to do that 3 times. And then on the 3rd time, we are going to fill our beautiful livers with green energy, like the green of the trees, using our breath. So, once again, I'm going to get you to find yourselves in a comfortable position, a grounded position, so either cross-legged or with your feet both flat on the floor. Or you can do this lying down, actually. Lying down is awesome. And you're going to take a nice breath in. And out. And another breath in. And out. And one more breath in. And you're going to cup both of your hands and place them over your liver. And you're going to visualize a vibration coming out of both your hands, moving into your physical body. Breath in. And with the exhale, a little vibration moves in. A breath in, and with this exhale, we're going to remove some of that energy and then place it gently down towards the earth and put your hands again over that area of your body. And just allowing any energy that's ready to be released to just sort of jiggle its way out of there. Breath in and out. Breath in. And once again with this exhale, allowing anything that's ready to be removed or released to come, and then placing it into the earth. And we'll do this one final time. And one more breath in. Allowing it to be released and placing it into the earth. And we take both our hands, covering the liver again, and this time we're going to see ourselves in a beautiful green forest. We're really going to allow that green color to fill our energy fields. We're going to breathe that green into our pores. And now we're going to breathe that green into our hands, and with our exhale, that green light is going to fill our livers. Beautiful green light of the forest. We're going to just remain here for another couple of moments. Just allowing yourself to be supported. And then we just begin to deepen our breath. And we give thanks to ourselves and to the universe for this practice. And we bring our awareness back.
Oh, that was nice.
And once again, Fred, do you want to give us some feedback on how that went for you?
Yes, so definitely I felt energy that goes through my hands. So I'm familiar with energy, but in a physical way, it was like a little bit of needles. Like I could feel that it was like something that I don't want to have in my hand, so I would just like put it down. So follow your intuition. I will say that you really feel that there's something new and you don't really want to keep, so you just like let it go. And I could really feel the forest after that, and like like a little bit also like fresh laundry, like that scent of luxurious too, of like the leaves, and clean, like really clean. So that was my experience.
Lovely.
Yeah, that was nice.
Nice. And now you've got some Qigong stuff to work with us. I mean, it comes from Qigong.
It comes from Qigong, but you don't have to be a Qigong master to do that.
We're not Qigong
We're
masters.
not, definitely not. But so, and it works with the liver too. So just like Karen mentioned, it's linked. The liver is linked with anger and frustration, and it's like the green that you want to bring in. And so basically, imagine that you are like in a big city or a big mall, and you have that frustration that, perfect example will be Christmas time. Oof. Shopping in Christmas time, and you have to get things done, and like it's begin to be like really mental, and you feel like almost like, if you're quite sensitive, even if you're not actually, that you have like all over the frustration, it makes like bubble and exponential of that anger. So it's like liver fire basically. And you can do, not in the mall, but actually in the mall too. I will show you like 2 exercises that you can do. So one exercise that you can do is like you have a point at your ring finger, like the base of the ring finger, that if you apply some pressure, you can actually release that anger, frustration. One trick though, you don't have to be like super flexible with your finger. Lots of people cannot do that, and it's perfectly fine. You use your other, and you just do like that. And you see, like, you can just do like this and nobody sees it. And it's actually really releasing that frustration, anger. So both or just one, and you switch basically. So also, you can work with the sound. So to release that energy of frustration and like, like that buzzing, like made by the anger of the liver too, you can imagine like the sound of the leaf in the wind. It's like shh, like that, like shushing a baby a little bit. So imagine that you want to do that to your liver. I know it's a little bit like whoop, but you can really do it, like shushing a baby. So basically, it's like to train your liver to calm down and arrive more at a place of relaxation. So you can combine both, by the way. You can just like pressure it. There is also movement that will not show it today, but you can You can do both. So the sound will look like that. So you can put one hand on the lever, it helps to connect. And you just like breathe in. Very easy. Just like really that, even working a little bit, it's nice. Like really coming down the lever. Quite easy. If it's not the perfect sound, it's okay. Let's have like the sh. Yes, quite important, that one. And like what you visualize, what you can visualize is the same that we just did, is like bringing you into the forest. So that green, luxurious forest, the one that you want. It can be a jungle or it can be like a forest in Vancouver too. So this something that really brings peace. Because sometimes, unfortunately, you cannot go back to nature. Nature is like one way to really calm down the liver. Just like a walk in the forest is great, but we cannot always go in the forest. So we bring the forest to you.
Yeah.
Yes.
And actually, you can use this technique that Fred just showed us with the liver cleanse.
Yes.
So once you've practiced both of them, if you'd like to use the that I'm not as good at doing as she is, sound while you're doing the liver cleanse, that's awesome, because then the vibration of the sound as well as the vibration of the energy they're both working together. And sound vibration is pretty powerful, super powerful.
Yeah. Yeah. And as Can mentioned, maybe don't do that all the time, because you don't want to deal with anger all the time and frustration. But the sound is really great when it's like you reach the point that is way too much and you need like an exit for the energy to go away. Just like when you have like the sound, oh, I really need nature, I need to, it's the same. Use one of the tools that makes sense.
Awesome. Now,
practicalities. We're going to talk about cleaning.
Cleaning, which I don't love doing, but boy, I love doing. It's a weird dichotomy that I've got about cleaning. It feels so much better. I can't deal with a space that's not
clean,
tidy and clean.
Yes. It's a little bit like physical exercise. You don't want to do it, but after, God, you feel better.
Yeah.
So a few tips on cleaning. Yes, you know what? Like the boxes that you have, like the top or bottom of your closet or in the corner of the room, the fridge that is not clean, the spices that has like totally the time overdue and you need to clean. All of that has an energy. And you don't really want to deal with that energy like all the time. You kind of need a purge. And like the spring is a great time to do that, because you feel the need to clean what you don't need, empty that cup of tea to put more after. So if you want to go on a project, you actually need to close what you don't want to work on. Because you cannot put more and more and more and more and more. No, you have to clean at some point. So few things to think about. First thing in the morning, doing your bed is actually extremely good.
Oh, yeah.
It's a very good one. The bedroom you had usually. So, when your bedroom looks like a mess, usually there's a lot going on in your life and you have a lot of stuff going everywhere. Making your bed, it's nice because you go to your bedroom at night and you actually want to be in your bed. So most probably you will sleep longer. It's so easy, but so useful. The same with your dishes. That's a big, huge difference to do your dishes at night, and not having them in first thing in the morning, because you wake up and the first thing you have is oh no, I have to do the dishes. And it's already not the best foot forward, So, and doing a big cleanse of your house is super useful. You need like some time to, clean the corner and not just do like I swap around and that's it. No, you really want to check and clean everything. And so the closet and your clothes, it's a good one too. So you might want to think about looking at your clothes like regularly and really be honest about the one that you never wear and you know that you will never wear.
I hate doing that.
I know, it's painful. It's not very...
Actually, it feels better after, but
it
it's
feels...
It's hard. It's like I bought it and I wanted to wear it and then I never wore it. And now somebody else is going to wear it. And I should try to allow that to give me joy instead.
Yes,
okay,
but you know what Karen does? Karen's like transform like that into making Fred a gift. And so she's she's like, do you want that nice jacket? Yes! And so like she makes somebody happy.
That's true.
And it helps a lot.
Yeah.
So think about like maybe you can give something to someone and like what is in your closet and might be a great gift for somebody else.
That's true.
Or you can like in the limits of like what is safe to do now, and you know what I'm talking about, you can swap your clothes too, and like maybe in your bubble you can think about also to have like a little bit of a sticker. So when you see, because it's not something you're gonna do that once. So basically you just look at your clothes and like, okay, this one I know I don't wear it like quite a lot. So I'm gonna put a sticker to see in like 3 or 6 months, I wear it just once. And be honest with yourself, usually when you have a sticker like after 6 months, or a year is good because you have all the seasons, it might be time to just like give it to your best friend or something like that. Another good one is make the cleaning a bit more fun. I know it sounds a little bit easy, but in our like understanding, actually the easiest part is usually the most effective one. So if you're like sensitive to scent, just buy like essential oil that you can put on the water where you clean, like something that brings like, I don't know.
And listen to good music.
Exactly.
Seriously, I listen to Eminem while I clean, but listen to whatever you want to while you clean. It changes things up.
It really does, because it puts you in a mood where you associate that with pleasure. And pleasure is important. It doesn't have to be something that is really tough.
No.
Also, think about your calendar a little bit in the way that maybe you are like a type of person who likes to do everything in one day. I'm going to suck it up, I'm going to do it one day, and I'm going to clean everything. But not everybody is like that, You can have like 2 hours a day with different things. Maybe one day you tidy, maybe one day it's laundry, maybe one day it's cleaning the car, and like just distribute. You don't have to do everything in the same day and make yourself miserable. Find something that is good for you. Think about scent in your house that will make you happy. Lights is super important. You know what? Like a lamp costs almost nothing and it will really change your space. So are you more sensitive to like more yellowish light and more warm, or like there is like more white light? Personally, that will make me go away, but it's something that is different for everybody. For example, I have colored light. I love colored light, and I travel a lot, and I'm kind of a nomad, and it was like that light and that color is home for me, wherever I am. So find things where makes you feel good and you want to do, and picture yourself and how do you feel after? How do you feel after you clean everything? And usually you feel good.
Oh gosh, yes. I think always.
Yes. Plants is a good one too. Bring some life in your space.
Yes, I finally did that. I've been having encouragement from all different directions, and I finally got some plants, and it's true. It changes stuff.
It really does.
And we've got one more piece left of this physical piece of our spring cleanse. Fred, you're up once again.
Yes.
Yep.
So now that we saw a little bit more about how to clean, but more physically, we want to bring some energy in it. So first thing, open your windows. When your parents say like, oh, you need to open your windows, guess what?
You need to open your windows.
You need to open your windows. And like as like also energy worker, we after like classes or session, we open the window to let the air move and clean up. Lights can actually also clean, like open the curtain and let the light come in. The sun is great also. Yes, like when it's a sunny day, you feel it, like when the sun enters the room, that it has a different, like cleaner energies. Awesome. Another way of doing it also, energetically, we can clean a space. It's something that we use quite easily with like Reiki, and we practice and both teach our Reiki, so we know how to do that. But you can do it like yourself without a Reiki practice. So what you do is like you connect to your heart, and I would like you to think about something, let's say, fun. I think that you really had a lot of fun, and you have like that bubbly energy that was feeling like so nice. So you connect to it by bringing in your memory, bringing in your brain that memory of fun. When it's then, yeah, it's here. Yes, I had a lot of fun with my friends. And so what you're doing, and like you can keep your hands on your heart, like that's usually what you do, and you just blow that energy in the corner. So you just like breathe in, and you can like actually be in on the main door and go all the corner where maybe the energy will be trapped. And so you blow and you put fun instead of it, and instead of like the energy that is a little bit stuck. And I think you have a Harry Potter version of that.
Yeah. You can also just you can pretend you're Harry Potter, and you visualize energy coming out of your palms. And honest to gosh, or Doctor Strange actually.
Doctor Strange.
It works using pretending to, and you just breathe the energy out the palm of your hand, and again clockwise around the room. And it's fun, and the more often you do it, the more it works.
Yes.
And do it. Just do it.
Definitely it works. And like if you are like skeptical and you have like kids, make the Kims do it.
Yeah, good one. That's a really good one actually.
And you will see, you're going to be blown away, because the kids are not that serious. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and you will see. Okay.
It is time for a pause. So if you guys have anything you'd like to journal, take a moment, do some journaling, and we're going to come back with the mental piece of our spring cleanse.
See you.